What's up, dudes? Tonight. Now, I hope you were there for the Minecraft stream, and I know I mentioned I might be doing a U4 a little later. I decided to go with something a little different. Something I've been thinking about for a while. We're going to be playing Medieval 2 Total War. One of my all-time favorite games, folks. All-time favorite games. You got this, snazzy AI slop thumbnail going here. And we're going to get this going, dudes. Now, problem with this one is, let me turn actually down the volume a little bit here. Wait, hold on. Apply changes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so one of the problems with this one, and one of the reasons I'd kind of not streamed previously, is you can't actually move the mouse out of like this one screen, because some of you guys might know I actually have two monitors set up here. There's one directly in front of me with the webcam, and that's the actual laptop itself. Well, I have a separate monitor on my right side. So that's where I have like OBS open, the YouTube Studio open, etc., etc. That's why you might see, like, when I'm looking at the chat, I might look this direction here. But normally I like to kind of, be able to go from one to another. And with EU4, it's not too big an issue, except that, like, EU4 will start scrolling until, like, I click on the other screen, and Minecraft will just minimize. But that's why I put, like, the thumbnail and an image file behind it, or in the next window open, or like an open window behind the game window. But this one, I actually have to hit Alt-Tab if I want to get out of it. But it's fine. That's fine. I'll just hit Alt-Tab. So, yeah, guys. So I played this game tons of times, but not on this computer. So I don't have access to all the factions. Now, when you first start the game, you only get access to England, France, the Holy Roman Empire, Spain, or Castile, really. Well, I guess Castile and Leon. It's like the Castile and Leon of King Alfonso, the El Cid era, right? And of course, we get the Republic of Venice. So I think these are all a pretty cool option, or all of these are pretty cool options. I was thinking of doing Venice, considering Spain, but I didn't really want to do France or the Holy Roman Empire. Like, I find whenever I play these ones, I kind of get attacked from all sides, which can be fun, but I wanted to do one where we're starting kind of like in a more like margin position, like so on like one of the sides of the map, we're not going to be like completely surrounded, so we could focus on our goals more. So I eventually decided England, because I don't think if I've ever done a full campaign as them, it's been a long time. So we'll get going with that. All right. Figured we take a look at the nice cinematic intro. So look, so starting off 1080 AD. Now this is just 14 years thereabout after the Norman conquest. So this is sort of the early Kingdom of England, or this is still very much the Norman kingdom. So see, we got Normandy, and they came over, and they one of the Battle of Hastings around over here, and King William the Conqueror was crowned in London, which I believe, yeah, here he is, age 50, King William the Conqueror. There he is. All right. So for opening moves, yeah. So we've got two easy paths of expansion here: York and Reims here in Brittany. So I'm going to send this guy to besiege Reims now. So this is 5 and 5. It might be a little bit hard pressed to win the battle, but we are going to go ahead and besiege them and just kind of sit there, see if we can wait a few turns, and they start losing some guys. And now I think they might sally forth and attack me, but if that's the case, we can make the decision whether to retreat or whether to go ahead and aid them, or go ahead and actually take the fight. So we'll make a ram, sure, just to have it, but we will maintain the siege. Having said that, I will send these two units of spear militia to aid them. Well, of course, we start with ships, which is great. I might send these peasants over, but I think for now that's fine. And of course, I will send these guys with the General Prince Rufus to besiege over here. Now, Nottingham. So we only have two generals, that being the king and the prince. So that is what it is. Now, I could have sent the spy over here, but actually I'm going to send him north of Scotland. Now, I really want to deal with Scotland as soon as possible. Now, they have actually quite a few soldiers. Probably just as much, if not more, than we do. But they only hold one city. Now, they will, of course, soon take Inverness, the castle up here, and likely they'll head over into Ireland as well. But we want to deal with them as quick as possible to consolidate Britain, at least remove the other faction on the island. Of course, we'll go for Wales soon as well, but it's a little bit less of a priority. Now, so we've got our agents. We've got our cardinal here, so these areas are pretty heavily Catholic. London maybe a little bit less so. And we do have a small church there. We do not have a chapel in Nottingham, nor do we have a chapel in Caen. But yeah, so those are pretty heavily Catholic. We don't really need to worry about the religion in these provinces. In all honesty, we don't really need to worry about the religion anywhere, but I will use this priest sort of to go on a scouting across over here and check out what we got going on in Wales. Okay? So I'm not interested really in diplomacy with the Scots. We're gonna beat them down as soon as possible. They actually have 3 generals, while I only have 2, so that's okay. So we will send our princess over to the mainland. There's a couple different factions we could consider potentially making alliances with. Now, France, we're inevitably going to be at some point at war with them. But I would like to ideally get some good relations with them as much as we possibly can. Potentially an alliance with them at least to start. But I think that someone like either Denmark or the Holy Roman Empire would be the ideal ally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the princess up here, maybe to Denmark to start out with. And we got a merchant as well. So in this game, if any of you aren't familiar, there are basically these trade goods set down throughout the map. So we have like dyes here, cloth, for example, textiles here. So that's worth 9. Dyes are worth 6. So that's not a whole lot. There is wine over here. That's worth 12. Grain, that's worth 7. So I think that...
¿Qué es lo que estás jugando?
Eso es nombre Total Guerra Medieval 2. Eso es otro, está haciendo en directo. Es uno de mis favoritos de muchos años. Es más, creo que se vas a pensar es más chido de los otros. No estoy pidiendo que tú sientas aquí viendo, pero creo que es más interesante para ti de los otros.
No, pero bye.
Well, porque tiene dos maneras. Es también un juego de mapa. She's bored. She doesn't want to hear it. But también un juego de mapa, pero también tiene un modo de batalla. Eso me van a enseñar a ti. Eso es tan interesante. One thing I realized I can also use my ship, go around here and explore a little bit. So we'll send them up this direction. So our merchant, I'm thinking we want to get him, further away because a lot of this stuff isn't really worth hardly anything. I'm going to send him. Also, of course, he's going to be exploring. You can sit here selling timber, selling wood. So that's good. English diplomat. Let's go to Paris. An alliance. Would you like an alliance? You could do that. Map information for map information, plus an alliance, plus trade rights. How about that? King Philip. What do you think, King Philip? They say that's generous, all right? Beautiful. Shoot, honestly, if it was generous, I probably could have even actually asked them for some ducats, or actually florins, rather. But anyway, so yeah, we have an alliance with France. We got their map information, right? So we can see what's up with them. So that's good. You might ask, well, hey, if, an alliance with France, I thought they were inevitably going to be an enemy. They inevitably will be. But at least with this kind of buys us a little bit of time. This buys us the ability to, to keep them at bay for a little while. Like for them to actually now attack. Okay, so we plan on going to war with them, but for now we have an alliance, so we won't attack each other for the moment being. So I can focus on consolidating Britain before I move on to France. So while I'm consolidating Britain, I'll have to worry less about protecting my castle here in Caen. So I will invest in dirt roads here. We already have dirt roads here. We can make mines. That's 240 per turn. That's not bad. We can make a port. That's pretty good. We could also make land clearance, increase our population growth. But I think that port is probably the best thing we can make here right now. Now in Nottingham, we'll put it on a growth build. That doesn't make a difference. Here we will go for... ¿Dónde vas? Vas a... I can either do port, I could do land clearance, dirt roads. We can also do a leather tanner. That's not a bad idea. Because we are going to definitely be training quite a few soldiers for our fight with Scotland. And also Nottingham's a great castle because it's like right on the coast here. We could deploy troops basically all around the North Sea as well as to France. So we're definitely going to be using that. So I think we should get out in front and make a leather tanner. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. And I don't really feel the need to recruit any soldiers at this point, so I think that is fine. Good to end the turn. So one of my gripes with Medieval 2, or really just the Total War series in general, is that like you have these, these like end turn sequences where you get to see what everyone else is doing. And now obviously if you can't see them, it goes quick, but as the game goes on, sometimes, man, sometimes it takes forever. I'm going to actually withdraw on this one and go back in. Oh, well, this is great. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we have a mission now to take Orange. So that's fine. We will consolidate these two guys. Now that is a larger sort of force we've got going on here. And we can go ahead and siege them again. Make another ram. Doesn't cost us anything, actually. Got our dirt roads and cons. Great. We will then invest in land clearance. They already have a port here. That's great. Port's halfway. Leather Tanner's halfway. These guys... What kind of mercenaries can we get here? Welsh spearmen. That's kind of cool. I don't need those guys. Our spy. So we got 60% chance of checking out them. So we'll do that and see what kind of units they have. See if he makes it. Let's see. Come on, Richard. Nicely done. He's in their army. Got a spy in the Scottish forces. Beautiful. So, ooh. I'm not someone you want to be bothering. I love the voice lines in this game. That's one of my favorite things. Highland archers. Ooh. Highlanders. Border horse. So, yeah, this is pretty nasty, honestly. Like, Scotland definitely has a stronger standing army than we do at this very moment. I don't feel a need to attack York. They one turn until surrender. They'll either surrender or they'll have to sally forth to attack us, and we'll have the advantage in that, so we'll just let that sit. As for Ron's, how many turns? 4. We'll let them take some casualties, because I don't really want to assault the walls with these crossbowmen here. That's kind of nasty. Although it's only a wooden palisade. They also have mailed knights. Although we're spearmen. That's all our units are spearmen. So I think we could probably do it, but there's iron here for our merchant. So they're trading iron, generating more than they were before. So that's great. We'll have these guys go further in. We'll have these guys go further up. So, yeah, they're by the Danish port. So, perfect. How stand the peaceful? Walk in the light, my friend. It's great. Okay. So... yeah. End turn. Oh, so with our ship there, if you saw that, we just discovered or we just revealed Carnarvon, a castle in, of course, Ireland, as well as, Carnarvon, the castle in Wales, and Dublin City in Ireland, or at this point, the village of Dublin in Ireland. So you see there, the Scottish are attacking Inverness, so they're going to take that out. Guys in Rons are sailing forth to fight with us. Very interesting that they still apparently have better forces than we do, but I don't know if I really believe that. But nonetheless, I'm going to save the game beforehand. I think I think we got these guys. We use a little bit of strategy. I'm sure they'll go down. Okay. Units, await my orders. Spearmen. Ooh, mailed knights. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. That's right, mailed knights. Yeah, if we can flank them with our spearmen, that'll probably be good. Okay. Let's take these guys out. Oh, wait. First off, you guys drop this. What the heck are you doing? Yeah, shush. Also, let's have you guys... Whoa. All right. That's fine. If they're on that side, we'll have them form in actually a decent, like, shooting formation here. Turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, so they're not wasting any time with their mailed knights. So hold on. Okay, so they're just charging right in. So what they're gonna, I imagine, gonna try to do is attack our. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, let's try to make a nice little formation here. If we even have time. Well, if the mailed knights charge the middle, we'll just flank them with the spearmen. And the rest of these guys... Okay. Let's have them shoot at these spearmen here. It's actually looking like they're going to actually charge probably straight into our spearmen. Can we make a spear wall with them? We cannot. Although they have the Schildholm formation. It's probably fine. Send these guys into the flanks. Yeah, so these guys are rushing in, and these knights are done for. Of course, now we've got these spearmen heading for our backs. Beautiful. Beautiful. So they're running. They're done. So we're going to have this unit on the far right and this unit in the middle here. They took a lot of losses from these knights, but they are broken. They are routing. We're going to send them straight into these guys here, while we're going to have our spearmen. We're actually going to have these. Okay, so we're going to have our archers. Oh, wow, these guys are already broken. Wow, okay. They're all broken. All three of these are routing. So we're going to charge the center then. And they're taking shots from our archers as it is. So we're going to have these guys march forward. Not have them... Oh my god, this is already over. Wow. These guys are breaking too immediately. They all got freaked out because their general died so quick. Look at this. They're running. Alright. Let's hurry up and... Oh my god, they can't even get in the gate. Come on, guys, hurry on up. Now, so the gates are going to open because of the knights here, but they're in complete, total chaos. There we go. End battle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's just occupy the settlement. Beautiful. All right. Captain Perkin, eh? All right. See what we can do. Okay. Let's have our archers get a nice little formation here. A little bit more like spread out that way, yeah. And they don't really seem to be in a hurry to do anything. Okay, they're coming out now. So what do we got? Spear militia. Spearmen. And peasant archer. Peasant archers, spearmen, and peasants. So let's do flame arrows on them. Affect the morale a little bit more. Turn this down to speed 1. We'll have our general go out this direction. So we can sort of flank them. It's interesting to see their peasant archers being so far forward here. So... okay, so we're going to engage them here, and let's flank them here, though I do want to be wary of these spearmen here. I don't want them flanking our general's bodyguard, so I'll have them charge in. Okay, so we routed the peasants, and we'll withdraw these guys from this little fight real quick here. We'll have these guys just shoot at the peasant archers. Want to have them engaging just with the peasant archers. Well, actually, you know what? We'll actually have them charge into the back of the peasant archers here. So they're routed, fighting to the death. We don't want them to do that, so we'll give them space to retreat. Now, these spearmen want to be engaging directly with these ones, and we'll go hit the back of these peasants. So there we go. All right, now these guys want to go. We're going to have you guys go and attack the spear militia. We were apparently routing from the back. These guys will have a march. We don't need them to be firing it anymore. There we go.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and
Clean, clean, clean. Looking beautiful. Clean as anything.
glorious victory is
All right.
as you commanded.
And we don't really get much from
Now yours.
we don't really get much from sacking it or anything. We're gonna occupy it. We're the richest faction. Cool. Okay. Why is that? How... Wow, we actually get a lot in taxes right now. Good farming. Okay, so now we can see how much troops are in Dublin and Carnarvon. Carnarvon, it's not that much. Dublin, it's actually quite a few. Well, it's okay. Send these guys back around. Yeah, one thing is that when you have rebels going around your lands, it decreases, you know, your amount that you're making in taxes and farming and such. But is that really worth us fighting this? No, it's not.
Your orders, sire. Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Usually Bern is taken quite early by the Milanese, but they have not taken it quite yet.
At your service.
So we're going to have this guy go further out into Europe, you know, hopping from trade resource to trade resource.
Opening a new trade lane, my liege.
Also out of curiosity, how much would he make from these ones here? 7, 6, 19 actually. So it might be worth making another merchant, although the agent limit has been reached. Since we have actually so much money, I'm gonna just make the mines because that makes 240 per turn. That's a significant amount. So we're gonna go for that. Nottingham. You could get a blacksmith as well, just to get our recruitment up to speed, man. And get some of these recruiting, or get some of these recruiting buildings, like garrison quarters for levy spearmen. But they don't even have land clearance or anything yet. And they're not growing. So, well, I'm going to send Prince Rufus back to Nottingham, I think. Or, well, for one thing, I'm going to upgrade York into a village. Or actually, no need to hurry. I'm going to first do land clearance.
Hail, my king. Hail, my king.
Yeah, we're going to send him back here. Yeah, so at least we're growing now. But we need growth. Let's do the land clearance.
Yes, your highness.
Okay. Our spy here.
Use your spies.
You can spy on the priest? I don't know what that's really going to do. But let's spy at him. Will he make it? Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Heck yeah. All right. So what's he got? Basically the same army setup as Prince Edward, pretty much.
Spy
But yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ships ready.
More information about the Scots, man. That's exactly what we want.
Daughter of the crown. Yes,
So where is their capital? Aarhus.
I am ready to approach. Representing our people.
So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we can get a royal marriage with them. Unfortunately, there's no generals here. They might have actually gone off to Sweden or Norway. Or they might already just all be married. Hold on, guys. Let me do something real quick. Sorry, in order to actually do something on my other screen here, I need to actually minimize the stream. I need to actually minimize the game. I'm gonna announce this the stream on my posts. New game tonight. Start a new game tonight. Medieval Medieval 2. Total War. Hop on in. Boom. Let me also make sure, check my settings somewhere here. Looking good. Cool. All right. We all right? Game? We doing good? Oh, this is kind of... Dude, you guys can't see what's going on here, but whenever I try to maximize the game, I get like the half of like the screen cut off here. On my other monitor. Okay, not anymore. Okay. All right.
Daughter of the crown.
No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay. So, Roms, huh? Roms. Growth build policy, absolutely. Small church would be good, I suppose, but yeah, I'm not really concerned with leather tanners or anything in cities because I'm mostly going to be recruiting out of castles. Although, of course, like, it does make sense for like militia that garrison the cities, but it's not the priority. Grain exchange would be good, but I feel like dirt roads would probably be the most beneficial potentially. Or actually, we can see here. We can see here like what the change in money we make is going to be. So actually, there's no change from that. But it does make things more connected. Makes you able to move quicker, but nah, it's not worth it. I mean, well, it is worth it. We'll definitely eventually get that, but I think it's better to get the land clearance first, and then we can go for the large town upgrade. I'm at least doing something in all our different provinces here. That's great. We'll send a few guys back to Khan here. It's fine. And after that, it might be good to send Robert to Ron's, but I'll wait until these guys arrive. We'll do that next turn. So you know what, though? I actually do want to very soon Carnarvon start sieging them down to take that. I'm looking at what they have. So they have Welsh spearmen, a bunch of longbowmen. So it might be good to take these guys out with mailed knights mostly. So, I mean, we have a general's bodyguard. We could either use William the Conqueror or Prince Rufus, one of the two. Could go ahead and train one more mailed knights. I don't think that, like, really, you don't really need any infantry any better than what we have right now, or any larger in quantity than what we have right now. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, I forgot to move my diplomat around. It's my bad. Yeah, guys, this is not going to be a super long stream. One of my buddies is coming over pretty soon here. Trade rights and map information. That's generous. Let's have him pay us something. How about that? You give us 100. That's still generous. How about 300? Balance. Let's see what we can do. Trade rights. We will give 440 florins. Sounds amazing. Cool. Wow, all right. Basically paid us for trade rights. Beautiful. Okay. So, what happened? They didn't take Inverness? And they're getting on a boat? What are they doing? Cool. All right. Our mission is to send an emissary to Denmark.
How shall I represent our people?
Perfect. Trade rights. Map information for map information. Make single payment. 200. Give us 200. That's balanced. How about give us 100? Perfect. Beautiful. Man, getting money for everybody. Ooh, the lady's charm has increased. Okay. The Danes took Hamburg. Okay, so
I am ready to approach.
let's have her make her way south. And you know, if there's no one in Denmark to marry her, maybe someone in the Holy Roman Empire might. So where can this guy move to? So he could get on this timber, get on the iron. Let's get on the iron. 28 florins per turn. Not bad. Okay. All right. Let's get some diplomacy going with Milan. Trade rights, map information for map information. Beautiful. Okay.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And we can make our way into Italy. We can make relations with Venice, the Papal State. Maybe go down to Sicily potentially. I don't know, depending on what we want to do. Great to see you guys here. Let's bring him to Reims, like I discussed, like I said. It's fine for now. Ashton here. Why don't you go down? So we know what's going on in Carnarvon. That's cool. Why don't you go down here? London's only 85% Catholic. We could have that a little bit higher. So the Scots, I mean, I don't know if they lost. I think they lost a battle with, like, against Inverness, like a siege, you know? And I mean, look at this. Like they loaded up their guys on a ship. That's right here. Okay, and it has this huge army on it. I don't know where they think they're going. You know, I don't know what. I'm not sure exactly what their intentions are, or what the AI's intentions are. Maybe they're going to go over to Norway. Maybe they're going to make their way over to Ireland. I don't know. But if they're loading all their troops up on a dang boat, I mean, if Edinburgh is only guarded by one guy, I mean, I guess there's these dudes, but like, there's some potential that we can just honestly just take over Scotland real easy. Beautiful. Wow. Nice. Okay. Increase in skill. Yeah. Okay. Now it has an over half percentage chance of infiltrating these different areas. Let's try to infiltrate, or, well, actually, we have full information on them. Yeah, no, they definitely... Wait. Sorry, folks. I'll have to turn off notifications next time. Not even my WhatsApp account, that's what's funny about it. Because other people also use this computer. I'll be honest, I don't feel entirely comfortable not having more guys than this guarding the castle. So let's send one more unit back over to the castle. And let's get the leather tanner going. Yeah. Yeah. They're working on the mines. They're working on this. They're working on that. They're working on the farms. We'll queue up palisades. Next, we'll definitely go with land clearance in this. We may as well queue some stuff up. I think honestly we should do drill square stables. Or you know what? Let's do drill square, then just straight up blacksmith. Yeah. With this, we'll get the upgrade. And then immediately after that, we'll do dirt roads. With here, after this, we'll do dirt roads, then go garrison quarters, blacksmith. Yeah. Yeah. After that, Bower, because we want to get our good archers, because England excels in archery. As far as London, we'll go market after that. Okay. Yeah. So you, honestly, 28. I'm cool with him. That situation. Oh yeah. Okay. So we already did her to him. We already did her. So yeah. End turn. And by the way, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate the heck out of this. It's not going to be a especially long stream. One of my buddies is coming over, so he'll be here fairly soon. And once he and like as soon as he gets here, you know, I'm gonna hop off. But oh, it's like that, is it? Oh, Oh, it's like that, is it, Scotland? Okay. Okay. All right. We want to do it that way. Wow, okay. 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 Oh, thank you, Council Nobles. Get our ships over here. Is that so? Okay. So, yeah, obviously if these guys attack, obviously we're not going to win that. So we're going to bring all of our guys back except for one. So if they attack, that they're going to take that village, the village of York, obviously. There's no way around that. So we'll pull out as many guys as we can for now. And we will recruit some knights and retrain some guys, give them the new upgrades and everything. Yeah. And in fact, we'll also hold off and not spend the money on the wooden palisade if they're just going to attack us, Yeah, so we're good on this. Let's get these guys in. Hold on, dude. Hold on, guys. I think my friend might already be here. Let me pick up the call.
Ships ready. Aye, sire. My lord. I'm not a threat to you. Best keep it that way.
Daughter of the Crown. On my way.
At your service.
Your Majesty. Approaching their dignitary, sire. Without question, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Yeah, sorry for that, guys. But yeah, my friend's probably gonna be here in about 15 minutes or so. So when he shows up outside, I'll log right off. But kind of tried to play a little bit in the background here. Obviously, really distracted. And I see a few people left, which is understandable. But you know, just the fact that anyone joined in the first place is a blessing. I think we're good for now. Of course, recruiting some men over here makes me kind of wish I had actually started the garrison quarters and such a little bit quicker. In fact, I'm going to do the garrison quarters first before the dirt roads. So, yeah. But at least I already got the leather tanner built real early on, so that's good. But yeah, it looks like there's gonna be war with Scotland like right away. So. Although they didn't seem they don't seem to have declared it just now. So, and my merchant's gone. No, we're not gonna have. No, you at 56 are not gonna marry my beautiful 27-year-old princess. That's not happening. Region is a frontier to our enemies. But it's undermanned and vulnerable to attack. Increase our forces here by at least 4 units. Well, if they're not immediately going to attack, yeah, I guess I can just bring these guys over here. Reinforce it, right? That's yeah, it sucks. Merchant's asset seized. That sucks. Spy on Edward here. Then we'll work my way down and we'll try to spy on this unit here. And we will over here recruit another merchant. Because I think like we could put him on the coal here in Cornwall. Trade some of that stuff. We'll make some decent money off of that. Yeah. But yeah, I wish we already had this garrison quarters built up, but we do not. Can make another unit of male knights. To have 3. It's probably good to have. I guess to make another unit of peasants, I suppose. What that's worth. Well, how much are they? No, we're not going to make peasants. Forget about that. Next turn we'll make, when we have the garrison quarters, we'll make levy spearmen. Okay. Over here, we can make some spear militia and send them up. Do that. Yeah, I'll make an extra unit of spear militia. Ooh, what's higher, town militia or spear militia? Spear militia is. So we'll send the town militia and the peasants up to Nottingham. We will go ahead and okay, well, so we have the leather tanner built. We can go for the drill square. We can make billmen. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. The stables aren't really that like necessary in our situation because we can already make like the male knights. Yeah, we'll do the drill square, then we'll do blacksmith and bower. Yeah, all right. for Ron's. May as well make a small church. No. Grain exchange, communal farming, then small church. I still think these guys are going to go for York, but we have the money. We may as well make the palisade, right? So we will actually go ahead and add these guys to this unit here. You know what? Just to reinforce it, because if they decide to hesitate, and you know we can get this many troops into that area, we could actually win that battle potentially. So another thing, let's have this fleet ready to attack them, blockade their ports if the need does arise. So you, Celia, let's go and advance into, or walk into the Holy Roman Empire, and maybe you can get like a suitor, Dietrich von Sachsen. Marrying him would be good, but success rate of 40%. Not the greatest, but we could try. Make our way down here. Let's get relations with the Pope. Yeah. I think this guy's a cardinal. Yeah, he's a cardinal. I don't think there's anything else we need to do right now. Can we recruit a merchant here? We cannot. It's fine. We're good. We're good. And thank you all for joining. Again, like I said before, it is not, you know, not going to be the longest stream. No, man. 49-year-old alcoholic. No, thank you. No, thank you. Fuck that. Excuse my language. But forget about that. We're not going to marry you to a 49-year-old alcoholic. Hey, Ingrid. Let's save this. If she doesn't end up marrying him, and if she loses charm points from that, I'm just gonna load the save.
I could not refuse your daughter's hand.
Hey! How pleasant. Congratulations to the newlyweds. Oh, Robert doesn't like it. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. Dietrich von Saxony. So, wow, okay, so I just get this general. I didn't even realize that it worked that way.
I'm afraid not, my liege.
Okay. So,
Hail, my king.
Dietrich von Sachsen. All right, man. These guys have still not come to attack York. Okay. Yeah, so we will send these guys to reinforce York. Yeah, so next turn we'll send him over here, and we'll bring him over to England. Yeah. What should we do here? So we got our land clearance, beautiful. We've got our wooden walls. A large town now. That's amazing. we will go ahead and make a militia. That's going to be free upkeep in the city. Got our merchant. Is there anything within range to trade? Not really. That's okay. What is this? Yeah. Go over here to the mines in Cornwall, and you guys can... you know, you guys can trade over there. Cool. Also, what mercenaries can we hire over here? It's generics. Yeah, everyone, everywhere, we're building something. Yeah, and we're getting ready in York to potentially fight these idiots off. Let's make a levy spearmen. It's a pretty big army, honestly, that they have here. We could make another. You could make like a unit of hobblers or a unit of peasants or something. Or why not all three? Why not all three? Yeah? Why not all three? We got plenty of money. So we'll just leave a few guys over here, and then we'll basically send these guys over to hide over here, and we'll meet with the other guys in New York. And honestly, if these guys aren't going to attack us, we might just end up building up a large army over here and just go at Scotland. You know, because, like, I'm sorry. Like, if these guys are just going to sit here and do nothing, hang out on my lands, threatening me, like, making me have to be on edge over here, we may as well just fight. You know, we may as well just go to war. Like, why even, like, mess around, right? Yeah, let's do it, Robert. You got yourself a wife. Robert was getting a little mad last turn. Maybe he just wanted a chick. Hello, Your Holiness the Pope, or Guido de Avena. Trade rights, map information for map information. You want to give us some money too? How's about 200? That's still generous, is it? And again, folks, just those who are just coming in, I thank you guys for joining. I'm going to be continuing this series. I hope you guys, decide to like and subscribe. And I realize also I'm looking at how this is showing up on the replay. I'm definitely next time going to shift my where my face appears, where my webcam appears, to the other side, because I'm noticing that it's only a big black bar on like my right, or on the right side of the screen, while I expected it to be on both sides. So I'm definitely going to drag that over there. But anyway. So how much wouldn't be balanced? 500. What about 400? But anyway, yeah, so to those who are just coming in, thank you for doing so. I'd encourage you all to like and subscribe. You know, that would be super sick. I'm going to be continuing this series for sure. I also have a Minecraft series going. I have an EU4 series going as Portugal. I think these three are probably good enough. Yeah. Yeah. No. What if you just give me 100 ducats? But anyway, guys, sorry. What I was trying to. All right. They're broke. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to be logging off pretty soon. A friend of mine is coming. This is just, yeah, I know it's just a very brief stream tonight. Apologize for that, but I'm gonna be continuing this, as I said. And it's gonna be something we're gonna continue until we take Jerusalem, guys. At least, like that's one of my goals. I'm gonna try to go for the long form victory conditions. So hold like 40 areas. And take, including Jerusalem. So we're gonna move these guys over here to pick him up. No, sorry guys, I'm kind of monitoring my phone because any minute now one of my buddies could arrive and then I'm gonna log off. But regardless, that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna remove all these guys sort of over here to kind of hide. Maybe we could even consider recruiting some Welsh spearmen or something. I mean, honestly, might even honestly just bypass these guys and just go all the way straight to Edinburgh. But nah, we'll take out the Scottish troops first. Hey. Oh, I got this. The girl brought me back some ice cream. All right. Yeah, so get some dirt roads in York. And everywhere we're at least working on something. That's important. You know, we could even have Dietrich von Saxony lead the attack on Scotland if we wanted to. Say? Oh yeah. Here's something. We should have our. Oh yeah, you already have our merchant. I forgot. May as well have him gain, 7 florins for this turn until we bring him over to the mine, right? And then that is all we can or really even want or need to do right now. We could recruit some more guys here, but yeah, we'll recruit a levy spearman just to have, at least a few guys stand guard in our city, right? Or in our castle. Yeah, all right. So mission to make diplomatic relations with Sicily, and it happens to be that we are already heading over there. It's kind of funny how they say they're standing at our gates. They're not even close. Ooh, got a coming of age of a young lad, Prince Harry or Henry. Beautiful. So Henry, we will send you to Nottingham. How about that? Yeah. William, you can hang out in London. So yeah, man. Prince Rufus. Yeah, so they're all hanging out in New York now. Yes.
Plátano con frijoles.
So guys, this is something interesting. This is a fried banana, okay, with beans.
Con crema y queso sabe más bueno.
That's it. Yeah, she said if with cream and cheese, like not cream cheese, but like like a milk-based cream that you kind of like drip all the stuff. And then cheese, just like sprinkled cheese on it. She said it tastes better, but I don't know. I kind of like that. I'm not normally a big fan of the fried bananas, but good. Yeah, so take a look at this.
$15 por ser
15
ustedes.
$15. Oh, ¿pero cuántos estaba? Para los plátanos fritos.
¿Cuánto cuestan los plátanos?
Yeah, it's like $6 for the
Y con los frijoles.
for big order of.
Son $11 con frijoles. Y crema.
No. Yeah, like $6 for like an order of like the beans. Like nothing. Let's move the ship over here, and there you go. Off to England. So we can either have Rufus or Dietrich von Sachsen be sort of the commander here. We could just have Rufus be, I guess, like just basically the local governor of York. I don't really feel a need for build town watch or anything like that. I think best be grain exchange or communal farming to get the growth up. Let's do communal farming. And in London as well. We'll go for the communal farming. Good. We can pretty much kind of just sort of ignore, more or less it kind of leave this area sort of on the back burner for now. We'll send some of these guys over to cons and start like, you know, when we can, getting like just a town militia here to get like a militia presence, because like we can have 3 militia here, so we're gonna want to at least have that. In all our cities, we definitely want to have at least like the minimum militia, which is not the case at the moment, but it will be. All right, so we can bring our merchant over here. So he is trading tin. It's cool. Yeah, our cardinal, there's like not really any that important missions for him, but we'll just go around different spots. See. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna get off. Thank you all for joining me tonight. My buddy's here, so I'm gonna have to leave you all. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but please like, subscribe, and be there for the next episode. And I imagine this next episode we're gonna take on the Scots. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna just absolutely destroy them, and it's gonna be beautiful. So anyway, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Have a great night.